Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Poly Bridge 3. Yes, the new game is out. If it's the 30th of May right now, it might not be yet. If it's not, it comes out on the 30th of May. But we have been working our way through the campaign and we're currently on CR09 Rockstar. So on this one, the cars must collect their checkpoints to get into the flag. So there's a checkpoint there. Here's our car. That's where we got to get to. So I'm literally thinking we go down here and then, well, through the star. Shock. So we've got our road in. We then want to use wood because wood is quite cheap. And we want to try and truss this up as best we can. Now, I like to take advantage of wall bracing, which basically means doing that. So basically we've gained an extra anchor, meaning our bridge span is technically shorter. So we could get away with doing that. I like the look of that. Let's see on this side. Oh, this side's going to be hard work. We definitely want a wall brace to take all of that. Do we just try and go over the top? I can't see that being strong enough, I'm not going to lie, but we're going to give it a go. So let's see what happens. He goes off and then, oh dear. Oh my goodness, look how fast that's spinning around. So that was the piece that broke. I reckon if we just bring that over that way a bit. Oh yeah, that worked. That did work. Okay, we did it. We did it for 8,502 quid, which puts us at 6th on the leaderboard. Now, bear in mind, this isn't public yet, so I'm only playing against like the hardcore Polybridge testers. But something we do have on this one, we have some gallery entries. So this one, pretty similar to mine. But look at these ones. Oh, that makes sense. You use the rock to land on. And this is the solution to just 4,000. Oh, man, that's actually quite good. Fair play. So yeah, after having a little look at some of those, you probably would have noticed building a bridge isn't necessarily the cheapest way to the top of the leaderboards. Anyway, we're on the final level of the first world. Go for gold. So we've got to collect both checkpoints. Oh, and look at this. We have 2 vehicles. So it looks like, yeah, in the middle, there's 2 stars on top of each other. A green one and a yellow one. So we've just got to do a bridge that goes to the same place. So that's good. I think for this, we might use the curve tool. So if we do that, we can pretty much put curves wherever we want. So if we do sort of that and then go, we now have like a road dangling with that in the between. Now, if we don't build a bridge, road just breaks. Hence, first job of the day is to build a bridge. So I think we'll do some truss under here again with the wall brace. Oh, can we get away with that? That looks risky as anything. So if we just copy this half the bridge to the other side, then we know it's like symmetrical. And then for the middle, I'm hoping I can just get away with something like that. Oh, it's so small. I can't see this working in the slightest. But we'll give it a try. No, I've gone way too cheap, surely. No, it's worked. It worked. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was not expecting that. This could be pretty good on the leaderboards. We're 4th. And if we save like 120 quid, we could be 3rd. I mean, question, do I need like all of that? Could we get away with that? Surely not. Oh, look how rickety it is. It's so rickety. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Oh, actually, can I just do that and that? Oh, there you go. That's well under. And our cars are also well under the water. Right, but a little tweak, just move that up, I think. That should make this middle bit stronger. That's where it was failing. You can see I got the stress on now. So as long as pieces go red, we know we're making the most out of them. So yeah, that's good. That is efficient bridge design. And yes, we are 3rd. Oh man, if I can get under 12 grand, I'll be 1st. Can I get under 12 grand? Surely not. All right, well, this is pretty cheap. We're nowhere near being under 12 grand though. I don't know how I can actually save more money. We're a tenner away from 2nd though. Look at that. That is close. I have a feeling it's going to be tweaking the road to like make it smaller. So if I bring everything down so it's lower, then our bridge isn't as tall. And if it's not as tall, then you use less material and oh dear. Well, after lots of attempts, I think this is the cheapest I can get it. I assume to go lower, you gotta lose some pieces somewhere. But we'll take 2nd in the world. I mean, that's not bad, is it? That's not too bad. And then that is all the classic rock levels completed, and we're on to a new world, the Minor Mountains. And not only were they completed, they were also under budget and unbreaking. So pat on the back for Matt. So let's go on to these. So the first one is called Learn the Ropes. We have a mail van there, weighs 9.5 polygrams, pretty heavy. It's got to get over this. What are they in the air? Oh look, they're like hover platformy things. Cool. Oh man, look at this level. Look how pretty this level is. Oh man, it's so pretty. Oh, look at the mine train down there. Old remnants of a bridge in the background. Oh, man, this is so cool. Oh, you can go around the back. Oh, yeah, this is pretty. This is a pretty game, guys. I'm going to say that right now. Down to just the graphics alone, we're going to see some builds on here. That is a bridge I would love to So, first off for this one, I think we just do straight road across. We say boosh. So that's road all the way. Then we're given rope and cable on this. I mean, we'll just truss this up. So we end up with a truss like that. If we press play, I imagine, yeah, that has not got the strength. So we're going to need some rope from up here. And now these are going to be pretty good for just holding this in place. Because essentially, we've now got 3 spans. I mean, actually, that didn't work very well at all. But we can just make the trusses a little bit bigger, which makes them stronger. And yeah, so essentially, rather than one long span, these have given us sort of anchor points. So we've got 1 span, 2 span, 3 span. So hopefully, that means, yeah, we're not to 92% stress, but we got across quite easily there. We're 3rd on the leaderboard, so I guess we can do a little bit of shaving to get to that top spot. So first thing I like to do is turn stress on and just have a little look at how we are. Oh man, I think we can save loads. We can shrink this truss massively. Right, so I got this down to 19,300 quid. There's sort of one more thing I think I can do. And I'm going to have to do it to try and save an extra 100 quid to take the top spot. And that is when you look at rope, can you see it's 220 quid per meter? If we look at wood, it's 180 per meter. Now, something you could do in Polybridge 2 was literally get rid of rope and then make like a wooden rope, basically. Now, it's worth noting this doesn't always work because rope is better in tension than wood. But it could potentially be a way of saving some money. No, it wasn't. That was the piece that broke. Meaning, I think the extra weight from these nodes, because nodes weigh something in the game. So if we hover over this, look, it tells us how much it weighs. So 0.33 polygrams. Oh, and it tells us how much all of that is. Oh, that's really useful. Fair play. So just under 1,300 quid. If we replace that with rope, you can see it costs more, but it weighs a lot less. 0.09 polygrams. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is it's actually made down here weaker. So we might want to make that a little bit taller. Now, the trouble with doing that means we need to realign our rope, our wooden rope. I reckon after a bit of tweaking, yeah, it could work. And we're 18,761, which means we're now top of the leaderboard by a long way. That saved us so much money. Can we just appreciate like how much detail there is in this level again? Like, I know we've already been through it, but like, look at the little shack up here with the radio tower. We got a little danger sign over this side and a windmill. Like when we press play, the windmill spins. And look, there's a little tent up there. Someone camping up the very top. I am loving these levels. And it's not just because I'm the best in the world. Although that is the phrase I am going to be using in this video quite a bit. Anyway, on to the next level. Cable stayed. Oh, look. They've started us off with a bridge. So as we saw in the level info, this is a cable stayed bridge. And they're actually really, really common. Essentially, you just have like a pole in the middle and then you have a rope down one side anchored into the ground. So if we just remove that for a second, you can sort of see how if it was angled that way, can you see this pole just flops down? Whereas if it was over this side, because the pole weighs something, that will be in tension. So that will like sort of stay up in the air. So the idea with this is that you're just transferring the weight from there all the way up down into this node. So essentially it holds the bridge up so the Jeep can do that. However, I don't think, yeah, we don't actually need those to complete the level. That is what they are suggesting, but because we have wood and steel, I reckon we can probably do it a much cheaper way. Because if we were to finish their bridge, which would be doing that, I mean, it does actually look quite nice. Fair play. I like, oh, look at the level. It's so pretty, this game. Yeah, whilst that works, that used 28 grand, and you can see, oh, actually, look at the leaderboards on this one. There is scope for me to get some first places, top in the worlds going on. So yeah, let's delete all that. And then I'm going to leave you guys with a bridge building montage.
We could have been that engineer I adored. You don't seem to know or seem to care what your brain is for. I don't know you anymore. You're an architect. You made me cry. I'm so glad we said goodbye. Even though you were the one. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm old and I'm ashamed that you thought maths was a chore. Your drawings never change into something real. But you are a snake cause you don't know Young's formula anymore. But I still like you. I am so torn.
Right, and then here we go. We're back. That was quite an emotional song. That one shed a little tear singing that. If you did as well, let me know in the comments. I'm sure some of you did, but for a different reason than I did. There's a song about someone that fell in love with someone who turned into an architect, and therefore they had to well, they were torn. They didn't know what to do. Anyway, this is what I've come up with. It doesn't look very conventional, I'll give you that. But look at the price. Under budget by 16,915 quid. Imagine what we could buy with that. I mean, we could almost buy another bridge. If we just take a little moment to look at the beauty of the level, but then watch it again with the stress on. I've got slow motion turned on. You can see most parts go very, very red. And any tweaks sort of have a butterfly effect. They can affect other things. So I think we'll leave it there. We can't quite get under 18 grand, but I'll take that. That is the lowest cost. And look at the stress, 99.49%. I assume... Oh, wait, no, it's remembered my... No way! One of my earlier attempts got the lowest stress as well. I'm the best in the world at this level. And sorry, I didn't use a cable-stayed bridge. Sorry, devs. Anyway, the next level is called Jumping Off Point. Oh, dear. That means there's a jump involved. We got a plane that comes, and we're going to have to build a jump so we can get over the plane to the other side. So there's a nice bit of road put in already. I reckon jumps are quite hard work because you're basically making a cantilever. So you probably want something like that. And then, I don't know, I'm sort of thinking that's probably not going to be strong enough. We might need... Yeah, if we were to have like a counterweight under there, that will actually really help support this thing.
Oh, for God's sake!
So yeah, that looks really, really good to me. Oh, why did that hurt so much to watch? All right, we need to make this a bit girthier, apparently. All right, and then I've added a bit of reinforcement to the base of my shaft. And then I think we're good. Oh, look at that jump. Beautiful. So since there's still no other player solutions in the gallery, we'll move swiftly on to the next level. This one is called
Quantum Leap.
So what? Oh, what is that? Is that a DeLorean? Oh, it's actually a DeLorean. Fair play. So I think the aim of this one is we need to hit 100 miles an hour so we can go back in time before all this water like eroded away like a river, because then there would have been like a straight path. So that's what we're going to try and do on this one. Oh, look, we only actually have 5 bits of road. So gonna need a very smooth jump, I imagine. Can we do that? Yes. Oh no, it goes so fast. Right, so I've just replaced the wooden rope with a steel rope. We don't actually have... Oh, we do have cable. Oh, and cable's cheaper than steel. Okay, we'll use cable instead then. So yeah, that should be strong enough so we can at least see like if our jump was the right grade. Are we going to make it? No, we didn't make it. Sorry, DeLorean. So 2 choices. We either add more road so that our jump is a bit bigger, which should work very nicely. Yep, there we go. Alternatively, we probably could have kept it as 3 and tried to like ramp it up a bit, angle it up. But to be honest, like that, I just love the levels. Look how good they look. Like I had no idea Polybridge 2 was like a bad looking game until I played this. Anyway, max stress, we are last. Nice, 99%. And then we're on to the next level, a perched path. So description, there's no anchors in the middle. Try resting your bridge on the island. Oh, look, they've showed us like a little... Why don't you rest there? Well, I've got a better idea, game, because I think you're trying to trick me. Like, we will put in their solution and just see how it works. So essentially, those nodes there are resting on that island. So we've got quite a short bridge, or 2 little spans, really. So that works, 16.5 grand. But my idea... Why don't we do road down to like there, boosh, and then try and use this island as part of the bridge, like as the middle bit of road. So if we get our wall brace in and then we try and do, I think we're going to have to do that sort of thing up here. And then this is the only tricky bit. I think we're going to need a node to actually rest on the island. So if we do that, wedge that on top. You can see that node there is actually holding the bridge up. Oh, and it was strong enough. Okay. I mean, what's the stress like if we watch this? Oh, it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad, actually. But hopefully I can then just copy that. If I flip it horizontally and then shove it over this side, We've got the mirror image. The trouble is, bridge is working in different direction. Because it's going uphill, I think the forces will be spread sort of slightly differently. So I would imagine this will break and it needs tweaking. Yep. All right, so there we go. There is our solution. 10,138 quid. Job's a good one. Where are we on that leaderboard? Oh, what? We're only third? So people did this with 7 grand. What? 7 grand? I don't understand how you do that in 7 grand. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with my 10 grand solution. Have a little look at the map because the map is so beautiful. I love it. Yeah, then we go on to the next level, which has... Ooh, look, they're teaching you how to brace. So we have taken advantage of bracing against walls on this already. But the game is now officially teaching you because I think we've only got... Yeah, we've only just got enough road to make it over to there. And basically, this platform in the middle, we can't rest on that one. Because it's a dashed line, like all these nodes go straight through, they don't rest. But yeah, it means we've got to try and support this thing from one side. So we got that on either side, which should be enough because the force like hanging off this end should just go along there into the wall. So let's see. Yeah, lovely. They crash into each other. But how do we... Oh my god, look how good we are at this game. It's like I was a real civil engineer or something. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could go a bit further with this if I wanted to be really mean to everyone else that's going to attempt this level. All right, so I've properly tweaked this. So if we have a little look at this one, remember we can hover over this so we can see it costs 4,034, weighs 4.29 polygrams. Then we can literally compare that to the other side. So I've saved like 300 quid. And the weight is a little bit lighter as well. So let's swap that one. And then we'll see how they both work. Should be fine because they're identical. Oh, damn it. I thought you were identical cars. Why did that happen? All right, well, anyway, a little tweak. There we go. 8,076 quid. Good luck anyone beating that. And also check out my max stress. That is how you know you have engineered efficiently. And now we're on to the hydraulic levels. So we're going to leave that for next time because hydraulics terrify me. But if you enjoyed, be sure to boost your like button. Let me know if you prefer the songs being like drawn a montage rather than at the start of the videos. Would be good to know. But for now, I'll say peace, love, and bridges. Bye, guys.